Welcome back to MTFC TV. Joined this time with manager Paul Phillips. Paul, 1-0 defeat here tonight, but plenty of positive to take. What were your thoughts on the game overall?
Listen, first and foremost, I want to thank Mansfield and Nigel for bringing it's a strong team. After about 25 minutes of chasing them, you realise why they're so good, what they've done last year, getting in the playoffs. I'm sure they'll be up there again. So we thank them for coming out. Obviously the spectators were coming out, a really good crowd, over 1,000 tonight. But I thought there was a lot of positives. I thought we had some really good chances. Shape was really good. Team, we've only been back a week, just over a week. Had 2 sessions. I thought everything was positive. About defensively, we were sound. We've probably created the better chances in the long run, but again, not took them. But we've changed 7 or 8 players throughout the game, and I think we battled and we did really well. Obviously, probably at the end it probably peters out a little bit with about the changes, but we had a look at certain individuals to see if they can take us forward. Some did really well, some of them didn't do really well, so we just need to sort of look at that and see where we go forward.
I think a lot of people as well, coming up against a full-time team, a team that's training every day, whether they played more pre-season friendlies or less, it is such a big difference maker, isn't it?
Oh yeah, listen, it's full time. Listen, let's make no excuses. I don't think we looked less fitter than them. I think obviously our lads have kept themselves in shape throughout the summer, but it's just that obviously we've not worked to a shape. Obviously 4 or 5 new players on the pitch, start the game with. We've not really worked on shape because we've not had time. But listen, that'll come. But going up against teams like that who ask you the right questions helps you out going forward. And listen, I'm disappointed that we didn't get an equaliser, because I think at the end there, Rion goes through, he's got a score. Al's gone through first half. That we've had a couple of other chances where we've gone one-on-one with keeper. And we've not scored. And I've just said to him, as a management team, as a club, we can't say that too many times next year, because that's too many times. We said it last year. I thought we looked solid at the back, but we've not put the ball in the net at the top end, so that's down to me. I'm still talking to players. We need to bring another forward in. Thought Nico come in tonight and did ever so well as a centre half. And in whole, I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy that I'm not saying happy because we've lost the game, but I'm happy because we've played such a tough opposition and we've sort of done really well.
Very much so. A fantastic crowd here tonight as well. Over 1,000. Beating last season's attendance against Mansfield. The town at the minute, especially, seems to be really turning out to get to the Iron lads. That must be something that you're really proud to see.
Of course. Listen, long may it continue. We've got to give them the chance to support us, and we've got to keep entertained to support us, because we understand if you start losing football matches, it'll go the opposite way. So, listen, we're working hard behind the scenes. As you've seen tonight, we're probably a week and a half into a tough pre-season. We played 2 games, Friday and Saturday, so they were like to blow the cobwebs off. Tonight, I think you see more of a settled line-up. You'll probably see 1 or 2 new faces coming to the club over the next week or so, and I think hopefully we've got a lot of optimism around the camp and a lot of optimism around the town. So we've got to make sure that we carry that on.
Now, to look slightly forward, Chesterfield FC down here on Saturday.
Gets easy, doesn't it? Eh?
Well, these full-time teams, I believe when I last looked, the tickets sold for that were 1,114.
1,200 have just been told now, so you're well behind the times, James, aren't you?
In many ways, let me tell you. Big crowd, big moment. First time, I think, in 140 odd years that Matlock have played Chesterfield at home on a Saturday. It must be one that you and the lads are really looking forward to, playing in front of a massive crowd.
Yeah, of course. I think obviously came down last year with a really good team, probably the best we played pre-season. But I think, listen, it shows the sort of how much hard work goes into the club when you look at our pre-season friends. I think we've got Mansfield tonight, played Buxton the other night, obviously Chesterfield. So we've got a lot of good calibre home opposition to sort of come up against. So for me, listen, take that to Keith and all the board and the secretary of the club to get them people through the gates, and obviously get the revenue going back through the gates is massively important for us.
A fantastic evening, great to be back. Thank you for your time, Paul Phillips.
Thank you.